Hello, everybody. Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Let's get right into it, guys. Today's story is a bit of a puzzling one to me. And just a few days ago, we did a story about Natalie Mordovtseva, also Mike Youngquist, and how Natalie was begging Mike to give her a baby when these two haven't been a couple for years. And, you know, after Mike denied Natalie, he rejected her. It appears that she went back to Josh, even though the relationship with Josh wasn't looking so good. But rumors are of a reconciliation between Natalie and Josh Weinstein. Well, fast forward to today, and I see all kinds of rumors that Natalie is pregnant. Say what? So let's jump right into it, guys. Let's see what's going on. Are these rumors credible? Is there any meat on this story? Let's take a look at what's going on here. So this comes to us from Distractify. Is 90 Day Fiancé star Natalie Mordovtseva pregnant? Why some fans think so. Some folks have noticed that Natalie's social media posts are looking curated. Could she be pregnant? After the Ukrainian native Natalie Mordovtseva walked down the aisle with American Mike Youngquist in 2019. My goodness, it's been 5 years. Can't believe that. I feel like it was yesterday. Fans of the hit reality TV show 90 Day Fiancé began eagerly awaiting news of a potential bundle of joy. Even though things in Squim, I know I've gotten corrected for saying that wrong. I used to say it's Sequim, but I believe you don't pronounce the E. It's just Squim. Weren't always peachy, especially things with Mike's mom. Natalie was always open about her desire to become a mom. She told the crew, I have wanted a child since I was 25. It's just that something constantly kept pushing this dream away from me. Of course, Natalie's pushing 40, if she's not 40 already. And so as you get older, it's just normal that those dreams, they start vanishing a little bit because, you know, as we know from Angela, those eggs, they start becoming a little bit rarer. And so if Natalie's going to have a child, she has to do it very, very soon. Of course, there's other ways to do it nowadays. Obviously, I'm not talking about that. You can do all kinds of other things as well to have a baby. But I'm assuming that Natalie just means, natural, regular birth. Natalie and Mike eventually got divorced, and Natalie went on to date Josh Weinstein. And the two were shown breaking up in an episode of The Single Life in February 2024. And in that episode that aired the following week, Natalie was visiting a fertility clinic in LA to explore options such as IVF and sperm donors. So some of those other options that I was talking about, Natalie is obviously exploring those. Now, the whole ordeal has people wondering, could she actually be pregnant? So fans want to know where she is on her fertility journey. In a March 2024 episode of The Single Life, fans witnessed a heart-wrenching conversation between Natalie and estranged husband Mike Youngquist, where she broached the topic of starting a family together. While Mike initially seemed hesitant, stating his desire to move on, some viewers speculated that his response may not have been a definite no after filming. On the other hand, hints were dropped during part one of The Tell-All, suggesting that Natalie might be back together with Josh. When Sean Robinson asked about their status, Natalie giggled, saying, well, it's an interesting question. She clarified that Josh asked for another chance, but added, I need to be really sure about him being more serious with me. Then when asked when they last spoke, he said, she slept over last night. While nothing was confirmed, this revelation left room for speculation. Of course, Natalie may not be having a baby with either part of this love triangle, but that surely wouldn't stop her from making another trip back to the fertility clinic to try to have a baby on her own. Natalie Mordovtseva has actually been married 3 times, so she has always been looking for love and a family. She was actually married 3 times, but her marriages haven't always been easy. Her first marriage was to Zenon Pierides. Even though Natalie was hopeful for a baby then, their union faced challenges, ultimately leading to divorce. Her second marriage was to a man she refers to as Dima or Mr. Podyakov. She recalls, I remember when Dima and I wanted a baby. I went to the clinic and they were getting me ready. Despite successfully getting pregnant at the age 28, she suffered the devastating loss of a pregnancy. She explained, unfortunately, I had a miscarriage. It was like 1 month and a half. Natalie was so heartbroken after her loss that she and Dima split, and she nearly became a nun. Despite the heartache, Natalie remained resilient, holding on to hope for a baby. And as we all know, her third marriage was to Mike, but that relationship faced its own challenges too. They had major communication issues, and it didn't help that Mike's mom tried to sabotage their wedding. Despite a long and emotional fight for their relationship, her and Mike eventually parted ways, leaving her once again single and without plans for having a baby. Now, through the highs and lows of her marriage, Natalie kept longing for a family. So basically, fans have noticed that since filming The Single Life, her social media posts don't really portray her everyday life, and not too many photos of her are circulating that aren't heavily curated or edited. Many wonder if she's waiting for the second tell-all to air before she lets the world know that basically she's pregnant. So a lot of this, guys, is just pure speculation. Let's just put it out there. It's pure speculation, and mainly it relies on basically her Instagram and just how much she seems to doctor her photos, or at least not really show her everyday life. Now, the question is this unusual, or has Natalie been doing this for quite some time? I'm not sure how unusual this is, because her Instagram profile has always been kind of curated. Now, I will say one thing. If she does indeed truly want to get pregnant, I can see a pregnancy for Natalie. I can see this happening. And if her and Josh got back together, I honestly could see something like that happening. I could see Natalie getting pregnant. But, of course, there is nothing confirmed right now. Most of it is just pure speculation based on her IG profile. Because, of course, we know that if a 90 Day Fiancé cast member does indeed get pregnant, chances are they're not going to tell us in real time of the pregnancy. And if there is a little bit of a baby bump, they're probably going to try to hide that because TLC is going to want to basically milk it for the views. And so here are some pictures of Natalie back in October. And so a lot of these, this is what people are talking about. A lot of these doctored shots, a lot of these edited shots that we see here. And so people are wondering if she really is pregnant. I don't know. We don't know if she is or she isn't at this point. I will say that her bringing up the topic with Mike is interesting because maybe she was really thinking about it. Of course, I do think that specific angle was just for PR, and the reason for that is because Natalie and Mike were done. They've been done for years, and they both have different, new girlfriend and new boyfriend on both sides. Mike seems to be very happy with his new girlfriend. He's always posting cute pictures with her. So obviously, if Natalie is pregnant, it's obviously not Mike's baby. That ship has sailed. I don't think that's happening again. So if she is pregnant, maybe she's doing it on her own, or probably with Josh, would be the bet here. So yeah, that's the story for today, guys. Is Natalie pregnant? We don't have any confirmation about that, but I wanted to do this video because a lot of people are talking about this online, and so it's getting a lot of traction. And so I was like, hold on a second. Why is everybody saying that Natalie is pregnant all of a sudden? So I wanted to go and check out the information for myself as well, just to see exactly what is going on. So that's the story for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And, there's not much else going on with Natalie besides that. I think she's enjoying being back on the show once again. And I think she enjoys these little angles that she has with Mike. Of course, Mike is always there because Natalie needs Mike to be on the show. And she needs Mike. She always goes back to Mike, or at least tries to go back to Mike on these shows, even though she's been, separated from him for years. Of course, they're not divorced yet, which is really the odd part of this relationship. Don't fully understand why not. I think I remember Mike saying something about it, but it still doesn't quite make sense to me, especially now that Mike has a new girlfriend whom he says he's very much in love with. And so if he wants to get married, he's going to have to, sign those divorce papers with Natalie so that he can be fully free to move on with his life. So that's the video for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy this update. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button down below for more content here on the channel. If I find more information about this, like I said, as of now, we don't have any real info that she is pregnant, but you never know. And Natalie might get pregnant in the future. But of course, we've also seen some false reports about some other cast members like Jasmine trying to basically fake a pregnancy to kind of get their names out in the spotlight. So this could just be Natalie also kind of like taking a similar route as well. So that's the video for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.